Holy smokes, SHIB holders. We've got some absolutely massive news that's going to make your jaw drop. SHIBA INU burns just skyrocketed over 5,000%, and I'm about to show you exactly how $10,000 could realistically turn into $1 million. This isn't hopium. This is actual math backed by serious analysis. What's up, crypto family? Gold Rush here. Welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, where we dig deep into the stories that actually matter for your portfolio. Today, we're diving into two absolutely explosive articles about SHIBA INU that have me more bullish than I've been in months. We're talking massive burn rates, SHIB going live, and some mind-blowing price predictions that could change your life. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, because this is going to be one high-energy ride through some seriously juicy SHIB developments. Let's jump right into this fascinating article from you today that just dropped, and folks, the numbers here are absolutely staggering. According to this report, SHIBA INU has seen a 5,223% surge in its daily burn rate. Let me say that again, 5,223%. That's not a typo, that's real data from SHIB showing that millions of SHIB tokens were permanently removed from circulation. Now, when I see numbers like this, my trader brain immediately starts firing on all cylinders. The article breaks down the specifics. 21,292,085 SHIB tokens were burned in just the last 24 hours alone. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Over the past 7 days, we're looking at 148,506,693 SHIB tokens completely eliminated from existence, representing a 25.31% weekly surge. As you can see from this data on screen, this isn't just random burning. This is coordinated, strategic supply reduction that could have massive implications for price action. When supply decreases and demand stays constant or increases, basic economics tells us exactly what happens next. And speaking of what happens next, let's talk about Satoshi Kusama. The SHIB chief ambassador just returned to X after weeks of public silence, and his posts are absolutely loaded with hints about what's coming. He's talking about a final white paper, artificial intelligence integration, and get this, a daring vision for a new age. Now, I've been in crypto long enough to know that when project leaders start using language like this after extended silence, something big is brewing behind the scenes. But wait, there's more. The article mentions that at the time of writing, SHIB was up 1.74% in 24 hours to $0.00001281. After 3 consecutive days of drops, SHIBA INU recovered from Saturday's lows of $0.00001226. This kind of quick recovery after a weekend sell-off. That's showing me serious underlying strength. Now here's the part that has me absolutely fired up. SHIB is officially live. This isn't just another DAO launch. This represents the true handover of the keys to the SHIB army. As the article perfectly puts it, this is the SHIBA INU Communities Parliament, built on transparent, unchangeable blockchain code. The governance implications here are massive, and when you combine this with the SHIBA INU karma system that's coming, we're looking at a completely revolutionized ecosystem. If you're finding this analysis valuable, smash that like button right now because we're just getting warmed up. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on because I break down stories like this every single day. Now let's pivot to this absolutely mind-blowing article from the Crypto Basic that's going to make you recalculate your entire SHIB position. The headline alone should grab your attention. $10,000 in SHIBA INU. Here's how it could turn into $500,000 or even $1 million. Let me walk you through this math because it's absolutely fascinating. According to this analysis, for a $10,000 investment to balloon into $500,000 or $1 million, it would need to appreciate by 4,900% or 9,900% respectively. Now, before you think that sounds impossible, let me remind you of SHIB's track record. The article shares an incredible success story about a truck driver who invested just $650 in SHIB and saw it grow to $1.7 million within a year during the 2020-2021 bull market. That's the kind of life-changing wealth creation that makes people believers in this ecosystem, and it's exactly why smart money is still accumulating SHIB. Let's crunch the current numbers together. SHIB is trading at approximately $0.000125 per token as mentioned in this article. A $10,000 investment at this price gets you 798,722,044 SHIB tokens. That's nearly 800 million tokens. Here's where the math gets absolutely wild. For that position to be worth $500,000, SHIB needs to hit $0.000626 per token. For the $1 million target, we need $0.001252 per token. Those might look like tiny numbers, but in percentage terms, we're talking about 4,900% and 9,900% gains respectively. Now, I know what you're thinking. Those are massive numbers. But let's look at what reputable analysts are actually predicting. The article cites Changelly analysts who predict SHIB will spike to the 0.000626 target by July 2034. Even more bullish, they suggest the 0.001252 forecast could play out by 2039. Telegon, another respected prediction platform, is even more aggressive. They're predicting SHIB hits the 626 target by 2030 and the 1252 milestone by 2035. These aren't random Moonboy predictions. These are calculated forecasts from serious analytical platforms. But here's what really gets my blood pumping about these numbers. At $0.000626, SHIB's market cap would rally from $7.38 billion to $368.87 billion. At the higher target of $0.001252, we're looking at a market cap of $737.74 billion. Now, some people might say those market caps are unrealistic, but let me put this in perspective. During the peak of the last bull run, we saw individual cryptocurrencies reaching valuations that seemed impossible just months earlier. The crypto market has a history of creating these kinds of exponential wealth-building opportunities. What makes this even more compelling is the timing. As you can see from the current market data, SHIB has experienced a 13.02% decline over the past 7 days, largely due to the broader cryptocurrency market downturn. But here's the thing, smart money sees decline as opportunity. This recent dip presents investors with the chance to accumulate more tokens at discounted prices. The confluence of factors we're seeing right now is absolutely perfect for a major SHIB breakout. We've got massive burn rates reducing supply, SHIB DAO providing community governance, Satoshi Kusama teasing major developments, and prices at attractive entry levels. This is the kind of setup that creates millionaires during bull markets. Now, I want to be completely transparent with you. This is not financial advice. Cryptocurrency investments are extremely volatile and risky. You should never invest more than you can afford to lose, and you should always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That said, the data we're looking at here is incredibly compelling. The burn mechanics are working exactly as designed. The community governance is evolving beautifully, and the price targets from respected analysts suggest we could be at the beginning of something truly special. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Gold Rush Crypto Daily. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our daily deep dives into the stories that could impact your portfolio. Share this video with anyone who needs to see these SHIB developments. They'll thank you later. What do you think about these burn rates and price predictions? Are you accumulating SHIB at these levels? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love engaging with this incredible community. Until next time, keep digging for that crypto gold. And remember, fortune favors the bold, but always invest responsibly.